Greetings, my name is Yotachi. So in this presentation, it will be cover background, UML class diagram, source codes, and sample run. Next, we move to background. The purpose of this program, called Water Access Payment, is to make it simple for consumers to calculate their monthly water bill. This project offers price lists with the volume and price provided for two options, such as domestic and non-domestic. By applying Java to develop the water billing calculator for this assignment, it was feasible to create a user-friendly program that simply requires the user to enter their information and some data in order to compute their water costs. This self-service program provides the user with quicker service and increases satisfaction. So this is our UML diagram with water bill calculator, domestic and non-domestic.
Assalamualaikum, my name is AINI binti Muhammad SHARIF, membership number 280066. Here is the source code of button action performed. The first one is calculate button. For calculate button, the process that involved in the coding is assigning and passing data type process, which is the program will assigning the value in the input field into the variable and also passing the data type to the specific data type of the variable itself. Then for calculate method, here is the calculation process, which is the program will calculate the total payment of the water bill. The next one is search button and display button. For search button, the program will display an input panel for user to input the account number that they want to search. And the program will use looping for test condition, either the account number entered just now same with the account number in the array list. Then if the record has the same account number with the entered account number, so the program will display the record by using text area and also toString method. For display button, it will display all the records by using display text area and using toString method also. In display button coding, there is also an exception handling to test either there is. The next one is update button. In update button, the program will assign the new value of the information details into the variable and it will assign it in the array. Then it will display an information panel to inform the user that the data has been updated. In this button, it also has an exception handling to test whether the user input the correct value of the input or not. This one is delete button and reset button. For delete button, the user will enter the account number that they want to delete and the program will use looping to search any account number that same with the account number entered just now, and it will remove the records from the array list. For reset button, it just simply assign or set the text field and any selection of the input information by the null value so that the user can input another record in the array list. This one is exit and home button. For exit button, it will exit from the program and the home button will go back to the welcome form. Price information button, it will enable the user to go back to the price description in the price description form by using this button. The next one is getter, setter and also toString method, and here is the additional information about the constructor. I will continue the presentation for sample run. Here is the overall view of the sample run. The first one is welcome page form. The next one is price detail form. Then the last one is customer information form. For welcome page form, here is just the beginning of the interface, and it requires the user to click the proceed button to continue the program. The next one is price detail form. Is just the display form for user to get the knowledge about the price description of the water bill. The next one is customer information form. In this form, it requires the user to fill in all the information that they want to save the record in the system, and it also provide the user the features such as delete button, reset button, search button, and so on.
So the next is running apps. I will guide you how to using our application. So this is the welcome form, and then we need to click the proceed button. You can see there's information for water access details price for domestic and non-domestic, and then we click the start. And then as you can see, there is customer information details, account number, customer name, gender, address, current volume, previous volume, type of tariff, total. In type of tariff, we have domestic and non-domestic. So how to start? We need to fill the data. For example, address, and then we need to click domestic or non-domestic. We click calculate, and then there will appear information. The total bill is calculated and data has been saved. You can see the total of the bill that we need to pay. Then we click the display. We have bill information, customer one, blah 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 blah, and then we need to add more customers, so we need to reset. So we click another one. So we click this one and calculate. And then we want to see the customer 1 and customer 2, so we click the display. We have customer 1 and customer 2. And then if we put the wrong data, we need to change. We can change based on this. We search the account number. After that, we need to change. For example, the address, we change to BC, and then data. Okay, after that, we click the button of update. Data has been updated, so we see the display. It's already changed to MAC, and current formula is already changed. We have customer 1 and customer 2, and then we can see in water bill we have two, SYIFA and AYUNI. After that, if we want to delete the data, we can search. For example, 2480903. Want to change? Data has been deleted, and then we see, and we click the display. And we can see there's only one customer in bill information. After that, there's another button in here like home, price information, and exit. If we want to back to home, we can click the home. But if we forget about the detailed price or just want to see how much we will use, we can click the price information. After that, if we already submit the data, we can click the exit. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention.